Hello everybody, it's Alan on the spot. My compadre, Southwest Rebel, is being denied entrance into a federal building, saying that they're not going to let him in. He's already been over to the DEA and Department of Interior, and they had no problem with him being there, doing what he was doing in the lobby, in all the accessible places that we're allowed to be. So I'll walk over here. I'm not feeling well, so I was holding back, but it's a little more important. So we will see. Cut through their freshly cut grass, and up here where all the crap is.
It's a holdover from the 60s when there was an office that just moved from the river.
Okay, here's, so you can see it, here's the 2010 memo. You want to check it out really quick?
No, I don't want to read it.
You don't want to read something that's from the Department of Homeland Security that pertains to foyers and public lobbies? We go through this all the time.
Well, how's it going, guys? All right, yourself?
Going well, man. Going well.
Good. I'm Randy Kirkus. I'm a law enforcement officer for the BLM.
Okay.
I just got here, so you can just kind of catch me up on.
Well, he was the one up here. I just brought the information to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just here. I'm a taxpayer. I'm coming here to do a story on the building. I wanted to look around in the lobby, take some pictures in the lobby, and he has blocked me from going inside the lobby. I've already been next door. They had no problem with me going in there and filming. I don't know what he thinks. I told him I have no ill will, no ill intent. I just want to do a story, take some pictures in the lobby, and I'll be out of here.
Okay, what's the story?
It's just personal V-roll. Just, you know, if somebody wants to pick it up, whatever. But this is kind of what we do. You know, we go around and we do information. We're activists.
Okay.
And we're just, you know.
I did a story with you the other day, right?
It's called Flexing Our Rights.
Flexing your rights.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
And we absolutely have no ill will, no ill intent, nothing nefarious whatsoever. It's basically just holding people accountable to the rules and regulations. Basically, is what's going on. Like a couple of weeks ago, I had a problem at the post office. Today, out here in the foothills, the post office was awesome.
Okay.
And so you know, it's different people.
Yeah. Why don't you give me a second? Let me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. And if you tell us we have to leave, we'll leave.
Okay. All right.
We're not here for confrontation. We're here for just information. You know.
We have the right.
Is that a tattoo? Oh, I was gonna say the ring. Yeah.
No, it's just a ring.
I even tried to give him that memo. He wouldn't.
He refused. Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to talk to my manager and Officer Creel here, and then I'll talk to you. You guys mind waiting out?
Not a problem. Not a problem.
All right. Hey, I really appreciate the interview you gave me. I'm going to be uploading it soon because
I've been looking for it, man.
Yeah. I want to see it.
My daughter dropped the laptop, and I'm trying to figure out how to get it to work. I found out I can hook it up to my TV. So it'll be coming out soon because I think our interview is public service to this community. You know what I mean? So, all right.
I'm back on my right.
All right.
Oh, they got new style bikes. I'm gonna take a picture of your bike, man. All right.
It's the BMW, isn't it?
I'm not sure. We'll have to get closer and take a look at it.
I know the contract changed a few years ago.
Yeah, they're no longer Harleys anymore.
Yeah, and they found that they didn't have a few issues.
Well, it is a Harley, dude. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to cut this part out so I don't want to look like an idiot.
Yuma Harley Davidson right here, bro. Yuma Police Department. Look at that
Okay.
inscripted.
We have a newer Harley that the Yuma Police Department uses, and it is a beautiful bike.
It's gorgeous, man. 106 cubic inch. You think that's not going to catch you? And it's already, his boot marks are on there. That's what that is.
Have you ever seen the training they go through with these?
Oh, dude, it's intense.
With the bars they have it, they actually, when they do their turn,
They scrape.
yeah, they
He scraped.
yeah, it's so that they can do a quick turn real fast at a higher speed.
It picks up the rear end a little bit.
Yeah, and the bike will not fall down, not unless you're doing it really hard.
Right. Oh, and it's got an overdrive, man. Oh my God.
I'd like to get one of these after they use it for a while and put it up for auction.
I usually get about 60,000 on them because they're so well maintained, you know.
Check this out. You want to see something cool?
Oh yeah, look, he's banged them. He's banged it hard.
Check this out.
It's a nice bike.
Arizona and a California state flag.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
So okay, cleared everything up, so good to go. If you'd like to go and film the lobby,
All right.
Would appreciate it. Yeah, it's all about
And
information.
your name
It's
again is?
Kirkus. Last name is Kirkus.
Kirkus. Good to meet you. I'm
Yeah,
Scott.
a law enforcement ranger for the BLM.
My
Thank
uncle
you.
used to work for the BLM.
Did he? What do you do for the BLM?
You know, honestly, don't know. He was out on range all the time.
Gotcha.
Russell Phelps.
Phelps. Yuma?
Yeah.
The name sounds Phelps.
Yeah, he was here for
Okay.
years, man. Years and years
Yeah.
after he got out of the Army and healed from his
deal.
leg wounds.
Good deal.
So, but you know,
I want to make sure to highlight you in this video because I've had so many positive interaction with law officers here in Yuma.
Yes.
And I like highlighting them.
Yep.
So
Good deal. No, I
people around the
appreciate it,
country
yeah.
see how well our police officers and stuff are.
Absolutely.
And
No,
also
I
you
appreciate
again, you're going to be in 2 of my stories.
look at, hey, you'll be in mine.
Very much. You're very welcome.
As brief as it is, you'll be in mine. I wasn't even going to be up here. That's kind of like this, you know, when you get my age. Come on now. I'm 50. I'll be 54 in a couple of months.
Well, I appreciate it. Southwest Rebel Auditing. That's how you'll find me. If you want to,
Southwest-
on YouTube.
Rebel auditing.
Rebel Auditing.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you want to.
Or you can get my footage, Alan on the spot, if you care to look at that one. Sir, I'm Scott Lemansky.
Joe.
Yeah, I don't care. Everybody knows who I am. You know, a couple of the officers know me by sight and all that. So
Yeah, we see you guys around and stuff.
yeah, we're not trying to cause any problems. You know, I just had last week just got my my tickets cleared up. The prosecutor and I worked together, and
Is that for the post office thing?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the one in Yuma.
Yeah.
And you know, it was just one of those things, man. It shouldn't have happened that way, but it did, unfortunately. And her and I discussed it back and forth. So I took some time away from it and decided, you know, try and be a whole lot better. I want to be professional. I don't want to be a dickhead out here.
Right.
So
We'll
you
always try
know,
to treat you guys with respect and stuff. So
yeah, and you know, if for your information, if we ever roll up on you and you're doing a traffic stop or whatever, if we're too close, say, you know, we're from here to the end post right there. If that's too close for you, or you feel like that's too close, just say, hey man, can you back up a little bit more? We have no problems. We're not there to intervene. We're there just to record.
there's no issue with that, you know.
Yeah, that's all.
I take you for a ride if I could, man. Even for what I'm doing, but
I've had my ride. See that scar?
Yeah.
Hitting a tree at 50 mile an hour on a KZ 1100.
not ride no more.
No, I made a promise to my mother, and she's still alive. So
I've had a couple close calls myself. So it's
I see you've
scary.
scraped your bars a couple of
Yeah.
times.
We do our trainings. We get a little.
The other day out here in the foothills, I was just around the corner from my house actually, and there was a guy standing out there holding his leg, and his bike was on its side. He got brushed by a car.
Oh man.
He was trying to turn, and the guy brushed him coming out or whatever. I wasn't too sure, but it took 3 of us to pick that bike up. It was huge.
Big touring bike.
Yeah, it was a big one.
It's usually the drivers that everybody else got to watch out for, you know.
Well, my accident was purely my fault. Single person, drunk driving, dumbass. Yeah, 19 years old. I didn't, you
We all
know.
learn from our mistakes, right? Move
Yeah,
on.
yeah. You have to, you know. And then my dad's been killed on a Harley down on Avenue B and 32nd Street before the lights went up. That was in 73 or 4, 73, I think it was, July. And then I've had a few friends killed on bikes. Another one took his life because he was paralyzed.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm paralyzed. I've just worked past it. You know, I'm one of those functioning paraplegics. But
Good,
mine's
man.
on the
That challenge. You just got to push on and.
mine's on the left side. You know, it's really weird. But they went in 10 years ago and put a bunch of plates behind my esophagus on my spine and
Everything
everything.
okay with that?
Yeah, I just chronic pain. I can't take painkillers or anything because they just don't do me right. I do.
Good for your body after a while.
I do
anyway, so.
shit that I shouldn't do, you know, because I had taken them for about 8 years, monthly prescription, and my mental health started going away. And I started having really bad problems and having confrontations that I shouldn't have.
It's kind of a side effect from the medication?
Extreme side effect, yeah. So I just, my doctor and I worked closely together and got me off of it. And I do ibuprofen and meditation, and at night when I have it, I use medical marijuana.
Sometimes those natural remedies are a little easier on the body than some of the pharmaceuticals. And
the only bad thing about medical marijuana is the smoke. You take and smoke it, it's so much more expensive to eat it or have a concentrate. Yeah, they have tinctures and things like that. I prefer to use it at night before bed. It helps me sleep all night long, and I don't have a bad day. Because I barely sleep as it is. Pain does that to you, man.
that's why I sleep when you're in pain. It's just,
Well,
to sleep, so.
sometimes you're so damn tired, though, you're going to sleep, pain or not. The pain wears you out. It's really strange to try and explain it, but it does. It wears you out. It makes you feel bad. And then everybody else has a bad day. That's horrible.
Chain effect, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, a quick question.
Sure.
Do they have, are they having where people watch what we're doing in town, like the police officers? I mean, is it like a buzz in the thing? Because I've read into a few different security guards and officers.
They know who we are.
Who I am.
They know who we both are.
I've never ID'd to anybody yet. So.
It's not necessarily, it's something I've done I like looking at stuff in my own personal time. So that's why I know.
Oh, okay.
If you've ever watched mine, you'll see the Marine base encounter
I've
that I
that.
had. That sucked. My camera shut off at the time that the officer went for his weapon and pulled it halfway out of his holster. That's why I went off on him.
Okay.
And the sergeant's the one who I saw him wave him off, so the guy backed up. And then, of course, I'm mad at him, and I just trained my voice on him, and it shouldn't have went that way. It shouldn't have been that way. But the thing of it is I was not on Marine base. I was doing illegal activity on public property, and they still made it a point to come out with 4 officers to try and intimidate me. Yeah, they were the MPs on there, but they're ADOT certified, correct?
As far as I know, they are not.
They're not. So coming off the Marine base to...
They lost all authority.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they have as far as authority, but as far as I know, they're not Arizona certified.
Okay.
Because usually if anything happens, they call us.
They call you guys. Well, I believe they called the station, and the station didn't respond.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, well, you know what? The officers here at Yuma,
But I don't like being like
they've
that.
been well trained, and
Yeah.
nobody's given me any problem. No law enforcement officer give me any problem when I've been out filming. So I'm proud of that.
And a lot of times, just some people they just need an education process, whether it be other officers or the public, things like that. So.
Well, what got me is, you're doing a perfectly legal thing, but why? If I'm doing something legal, unless somebody called on me, they were the ones witnessed me. But to ask me, why am I out here filming when I'm in public and you came off a military installation, that just perks. It's really hard to understand the mentality of why someone would do that. Why are you filming my base? Well, it's not your base, it's our base.
And like I said, I'm not too sure about the specifics of
Yeah.
what they have going on.
We can do that from a permission standpoint, which would allow us to go on base and be toured, and then they have to view it and take out what they don't want you to have. The idea with doing it from off the base is just to see how they respond to you.
Okay.
There are a few bases in the United States that are off limits to photographs. So, we try to do our homework and everything. Fortunately, this one here is not. And he's done it since I did it, and they didn't give him any problems. So maybe they straightened it out.
My daughter, she's 14, and she goes out with me and does audits now.
Okay.
And it's really good.
thing.
And I've stopped carrying a knife with me. I don't want to get shot, man.
I got one more question that maybe you can answer for me, or maybe you're not allowed to. Okay, I did searches and searches to find the DEA building. Okay, they got 2 places, one down there off of 4th Avenue Extension or something, and then this building right over here. Can you confirm or deny if that's it?
Honestly,
He doesn't know. The DA does not tell a lot of the
Okay,
locals.
well, I'm just curious where the building is, so
I thought you said that this was...
Huh?
DEA and
No,
Interior.
This is Homeland Security.
Homeland Security.
Yeah.
Okay, DA.
And I'm not working anything super secret. I'm out there just cruising around the bike, man.
You're
Yeah.
lucky,
So-
man. And that's a big motor.
Yeah.
That dude's got some horsepower, don't it?
It's fun.
Will it
It's fun to
set
ride
you?
around.
Will it set you back?
A little bit, yeah.
You have to squeeze them legs and keep on.
We always have fun.
Yeah, oh, of
I
course.
miss my bike. When I had to sell it for my daughter's car, I felt like I sold my soul.
Every time I do
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
fair, yeah.
And I made the promise not to ride anymore. I'll ride quads, but that's because I'm not in anybody's traffic.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
How you doing,
How
officer?
Do you know my name? Just out of
I
curiosity.
remember you.
Oh yeah, from a long time
from
ago.
back in the day, sure.
Oh yeah, I'm all good now though.
Cool.
Yeah, I ain't
Good to
been in
hear.
trouble in 15 years or plus 15. So
Good.
Since I had kids.
How do you pronounce your last name, sir?
Tejeda.
Tejeda.
Tejeda. Uh-huh.
Okay, the J. Heather.
Yes.
I'm Alan Lemansky.
How you doing?
Good. I'm not afraid to tell you who I am.
Okay.
Don't care.
We're out of here.
You have ways
You
of
guys
knowing
have a
who
good
we are
day.
anyway, so it's no big deal.
See you later.
All right, you guys
Have a
take care.
good day. Yes, sir. You be careful on that, all right?
Always am.
Wear that helmet.
And have
Like.
fun on it. Always.
All right, guys. Have a good day. It's yours. Mine actually rings. All right. This is Alan on the spot. Just had some conversation with some law enforcement. They're all good. Everything's kosher. Nobody's upset. Nobody's having a heart attack. And the Forestry Service or BLM is on track now. So there you go. I'm Alan on the spot with my side. Southwest Rebel Auditing, Yuma. And we're out. Have a good day, people.